Okay. Well, today on Crazy Car Projects, I'm just going to kind of go over things again because we still have hold up. On this one, it's gotten to the point where I cannot find parts. The booster seems to be boosting. I think it's a problem with the linkage because if you watch the previous video, it exploded the last two master cylinders. That one was a substitute master cylinder I was trying to make work. It exploded. The one that was actually built for it exploded. So I think it's traveling too far. And I just did a video for some questions, short video on questions on some wiring for mass airflow and the throttle position sensor and the idle control. So check out the short if you need that wiring set up. And I've also got continuing problems. The old Cherokee, its transmission's leaking like a sieve, so I can't get it to hold fluid long enough to really drive it much. So I'm debating whether I want to pull the transmission and try to reseal it, or if I want to just go ahead and do the engine swap. This engine with the one in the truck, get the truck going, the old Jeep truck, and rebuild that engine and put back in this one after I reseal the transmission. And I'll have both of them again. Yaris is waiting on the lift kit, which is still not really a lift kit. Right now I'm thinking I may do Scion shocks on it, see if that does a lift, because I've got two dead shocks. It also needs a backup camera, the wiper control stock replaced, and there's something else. And as you can see, we've had wind. I don't know where the box came from. Broken limb. So there's been all kinds of stuff keeping things busy. And it's spring. Flowers are blooming. So I got a bunch of gardening to do too. But I'll show you the truck I was talking about. Is the one that exploded the fuel tank about a decade ago. One's been sitting in here for years. I like to get it together and going again because I want to get it going again because I want to use it again. And the Regal's still doing good. I just haven't got driven it much because of winter. I don't want it to salt. The Reatta is still waiting on parts. It does run and drive now, which is good. Still, brakes are questionable. But we got other stuff that's still keeping time. I've had a lot of whole repairs, including, for some reason, over the winter, my ACs decided they didn't like each other anymore, so they're leaning further and further apart. I've got to fix that before they get where they tip. So I got to fix that. Truck's clutch is the next plan. That's my goal in the next couple weeks, is to get the truck in there, get the transmission pulled apart, get the clutch changed, get all that fixed, get some other stuff fixed on it, and get it going again, because I need it in April. I actually need it this month, but I need it in April. And no more yard stump that's trying to become something else. And so, like I said, it's spring, and we've had windstorms, so there's stuff everywhere. A lot of the wandering will probably cut out. So, let's show I'll show off some of my flowers. Get the neighbor's dog something to bark at. But it's spring. Oh, I even have a star flower that's starting to come out. I have a yard full of these as it gets closer when they open up. They're just starting. And the nice thing is they're done blooming about the time it is for mowing. Done blooming and ready to seed. There's one open. Those, I'll have a full yard of those soon enough. But something laid my flowers down. Okay. But I've got a bunch of gardening to do too, so it's just been hard to get videos in. There might be something with the Pontiac. We're still waiting on. Oh, I forgot about the Buick. The Buick, the windshield held up for the winter. It is still in need of of a new windshield. But of us to get the funds to convert it to be our Lemons racer, which may include transmission out and a clutch kit, because it does need a clutch kit. So, but I think this is locked. This is locked. I don't have the key. But you can see it's held. And from the best you can tell, best I can tell, I've not seen any water or problems in there. And there's no water in the floorboard, and we just had a bunch of storms, so it held. It's done the trick. It's not perfect, but it's done the trick. Natural camouflage. Yeah, I gotta get this going too. This is supposed to be my nasty, muddy weather and snow vehicle, and I put transmission fluid in it and it leaks out before I can drive it. So that's a problem. And the Kia, like I said, it's at the point, if I can't find parts in a junkyard to make it work, it may be parts, because I can't get the brake system to work because it keeps blowing masters. And the only thing that I can figure for why it's blowing the master cylinders is because that the brake mechanism's traveling too far and pushing the piston in the master cylinders too far. So that's pretty well it for now. Not much. I know this is short, and I hope to have some extra videos, better videos here soon. But it's just been, yeah, it's been kind of crazy. And lots going on and a lot of other stuff, and not much time to do car work, unfortunately. And I did a few little repairs and didn't think to film them. So mostly lawnmower and other equipment repairs. I had a couple of things I was supposed to do and ended up not getting the parts and not getting them done. So it is what it is. Hopefully soon we'll have more episodes and more stuff coming up. So stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe.